Hey, what is up guys, this is Cobb and oh my goodness, do we have an incredibly good opener for what we are looking to do here as Rhino specialists. We start off with a couple of Stormcallers already in the bag, and this can be very powerful for us as the game goes on, based on this cheesy ass strat that we're going to be running in this goddamn replay. This is a strat that I had ran against me. Dude, I was incensed. I was so mad when I lost to this crap. So if you're just looking to win some games, Rhino Specialist, take some cheap wins, then this strategy right here that we're about to demonstrate in this video absolutely kicked my ass. And yeah, could win you a few games as well. And oh, for God's sake, this first round was so sad. Look at this. Look at this, bro. It ain't over. One crawler is gonna win him the round, bro. Absolutely ridiculous. Let me skip ahead for y'all. Boom! Scratch that, dude. There's actually a few seconds left, and the crawler doesn't even have time to kill the last Stormcaller, dude. So, oh my god. All right. Anyways, yeah, we're just looking to build a pretty standard, nice, well-rounded composition for the time being. So, yeah, I spent some of my opening supply on a marksman, some extra fang units. I'm just even amounts of chaff on both sides. Always feel good. I'm kind of worried about him going Rhino Assault here. Just whenever you have Stormcallers, feels like it's a pretty likely bit of shenanigans to go down. I'm trying to place my Acolytes here to take care of his chaff. I want that to be as deleted as possible to, yeah, obviously let my Stormcallers be connecting on what matters, which against this is going to be the Sledgehammers and the Acolytes. So, yeah, I'm just trying to kind of line them up a little bit. This Acolyte here on the inside as well. Blah, 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 blah. So that's our thought processes for this round. We're pretty well covered against air units. We've got pretty good long-range damage, pretty reasonable mid-range damage, and now we're developing our ability to take care of chaff. It's kind of standard stuff in the first couple of rounds, right, with every game. I was almost considering just sort of cutting out the first round in these videos. I don't know. How would you guys feel about that? Do you want to see, like, the whole entire thing? Or should I start shaving off the opening rounds? Because I feel like the opening rounds, you just always look at this goddamn Rhino goes down over here, which is a bit worrisome, right? But I kind of feel like the opening rounds, your objective is always just make a balanced build, make a balanced comp that doesn't get too massively countered by your opponent. You know, I don't know, borrowing cash and rushing something like an Overlord, and then suddenly you can't take care of it, and you're just sort of screwed. You know, that's all the first couple of rounds tend to be. So I don't know what you guys think about that, but yeah. Stormcaller's getting pretty immense value over here on this side. Our Rhino's going to rush down and hold them still over here for these Stormcallers. And that's why I like going Stormcallers with this build. If you can establish Stormcallers early on as Rhino Specialist, you can guarantee that most of the time, well, you can't guarantee, but it's very likely that your opponent is going to have units that are standing still a lot, that are shooting at your level 2 Rhino a lot, and your level 2 Rhino is going to offer a lot of tanking potential. For your Stormcallers, to just get free shots off on nerds as they're shooting into your Rhinos, you know. Obviously, the stuff that can kill the Rhino very quickly, and that's not going to be very effective, but, you know, all in all, I feel like it's a pretty decent combination. So, yeah, we get our happy little level 2 Rhino here. I think I picked up a Supply Specialist there. I did. Very good. So, yeah, this build relies very heavily on the mobile beacon, and this is where the cheese really begins. We were just kind of waiting to lay the smackdown to this point, right? And I'm keeping my Rhino middle-ish in the map, right? In like the kind of center area of the map for a reason. It's so that I can manipulate its positioning. Drop another Rhino here as well, dude. I can manipulate its positioning to charge one of the two buildings at any time. And then using the tech options available on the Rhino, we have Whirlwind available, we have Photon Coding, we have Mechanical Rage for the extra movement speed. Yeah, the objective is quite simple, really. Be able to rush down one of the buildings every single turn, try and keep your opponent guessing as to which building you're actually going to get to run onto, and then this build later develops into, well, screw it, I'm not going to spoil that, but there's the ultimate rush combination that you can go if your opponent does not respond adequately. What do they need to respond adequately to you doing this? If you ever see your opponent doing this crap, placing Rhinos in the middle or even really far up front, and just sending them at your buildings like this, best thing you can build right away. Okay, the Fortress unit here actually almost deals with this. Only the second Rhino is actually going to make it to the building. The best unit you can build, dude, to counter these movement-influenced Rhinos, just build a melting point. Just get it built, dude. because if you don't build a melting point, well, I'm going to show you what's about to go down, dude. This is how I lost terribly to somebody doing this cheesy-ass strategy, man. You're about to see, dude. I'm just copying a strategy that totally kicked my ass, right? This is what gave me the idea for the video. I was like, dude, I gotta do a video on this. There it is. Boom, dude. The Overlord comes down. That's why you need to counter these shenanigans with a early melting point, if possible. If not, you know, a combination of units like Steel Balls and Phoenixes can also take care of this, or Steel Balls and Marksman, you know. But yeah, if you're playing Giant Specialist and it's convenient and you can do it, a melting point is going to be the most reliable answer to just deal with both of these nerds, which I'm now sending in the other direction as well. Obviously, this guy's opting into fortresses, and they're just not going to be able to do a whole lot against the Overlords, man. So it becomes very, very gnarly for your opponent to change direction. Like, if they're not countering this early, they're not countering this by... Look, it's only round 4, you know? If they're not countering this very, very quickly, like I didn't when I got my anus kicked by this... Look at all these fortresses, dude. Oh my, this is not going to be enough, man. It's not going to be enough. He actually places double fortress on this side as well. Now, one thing I will mention is that fortresses can stop this build if they're made early enough and they go into barriers. Barriers are a massive, massive problem, right? A massive, massive problem for this. The Rhinos will just lose the 1v1 duel if they get stuck attacking a fortress. This guy's about to get absolutely mulched. But if they have up the barriers, then obviously the Overlord can't actually take the fortresses down. This guy just sneaks by right now, but it wouldn't have mattered anyway. As soon as this Overlord kills this, it would have went straight to the building anyway. And that's really the power of this little duo rush, you know? Even if they bring the fortresses down, even if they commit a bunch to taking out the fortresses, if they're not taking care of the Overlord as well, then it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter, man. Like 9 times out of 10, their base is just going to go down. So yeah, that is the power of this composition, dude. And so, even though what this guy has got going on is pretty scary, he doesn't have a bad board, to be honest. Yeah, this is the shenanigans that we're up to. So I go for a portable shield here on the level 1 Rhino. Probably not a good build. Probably not the right choice. I don't like that. Looking back, it's not that grand. I was thinking, ooh, maybe he's close to level 2, you know? Yeah, I should have checked. He's not really going to get... Like, it died super easy to this guy. How is this level 1 Rhino going to get past these fortresses, you know? It's just probably not. So this was just a pretty garbage pickup. Enhancement module over here would have been a little bit better. And so, yeah, I should point that out as well. If you're doing this kind of shenanigans strat, as with any meme build, as with any cheese strat, you don't want to go all in on the cheese. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to go all in on the cheese. You want to continue to kind of diversify your build a little bit as you go as well. Actually take a long ass time this turn. Oh my god, what the hell was I doing? I must have been distracted, you know. But either which way, I go into Whirlwind here. I'm a little bit concerned about the chaff here slowing us down. Oh my god, dude. And as I'm saying, don't go all in on a build. Like, this extra Rhino here was probably just a mistake. I think what I should have done here instead is just developed a few more marksmen. I think that probably would have been smarter. But hey. It just turns out, like, going into Whirlwind, however, to deal with all of the chaff units here on the ground, it's actually going to work out pretty nicely, man. It was actually just a pretty good, I don't know, instinctual pickup. We end up taking out these guys very, very quickly, which is great. It helps us punch through this one last marksman, and we're just going to get through to the base again, bro, again. And in fact, look at that, man. If we didn't have the extra Rhino, though, maybe we wouldn't have made it through, you know, but that just shows that even Whirlwind can be a pretty powerful tech, you know, for doing this cheesy-ass strat. If you're fearful that your Rhinos could get hung up attacking smaller chaff units, then the Whirlwind becomes pretty damn vital. And look at that, dude. Oh my god. Super Rhino aggro. Let's do this. Now, let's cover a game where things don't quite go to plan. Alright, so here in this second game, I'm actually playing as Aerial Specialist. And I'm thinking, okay, dude, if I can unlock the Overlords for free, whereas otherwise, you know, they cost 200 supply, which is a lot of cash to spend early on in one fell swoop. If I can unlock the Overlords for free and drop them down with the Rhino, can we make the same build work again with just like a level 1 Rhino, you know? Like, how far can we push this? How much can you stretch the cheese? You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. This first round, we stand off with Fangs in this one. We stand off with, rather spend our starting supply on a couple of Acolytes just to take out his chaff. But yeah, it's kind of rough. I don't know. Sledgehammer openers just feel so hard to deal with. He opts for some marksman too, so my poor Acolytes are just not going to stand a whole lot of a chance. So, yeah, painful. Let me skip ahead for y'all. Alright, and down we go, slowly, painfully. That is how life is taken in this video game. But okay. Alright, man. So I was kind of considering Subsidized Steel Ball here, but he's already building marksman. They're already kind of getting one-shot at my poor Steel Balls, so I probably won't be opting too much for those. I end up going for Missile Strike. I don't know. I don't think I really agree with that. I don't think I agree with my past self. It's a happy little Missile Strike placement. I'm not too concerned about that, but maybe just the heavy armor would have been nice on the Rhinos too. So yeah, we opt into Stormcallers here a little bit. Again, just trying to build like a nice, well-balanced army that can deal with what he has. The Stormcaller is going to help deal with pretty much everything he has, but most importantly, make sure that his marksmen don't get out of control. I know they're going to be feeding a lot of the steel balls. And, yeah. Stormcallers are just like a failsafe, dude. If you don't know what else to build, just build Stormcallers, goddammit. In fact, you know what? Now, I'm not even going to go there. All right, well, I won't go that far. I was about to say something nuts. I was about to give crazy spoilers. But hey, man, big missile goes down. Very nice. Ugh. This is brutal missile placement from this guy, man. That was massive. Oh my god. Real sad that we don't quite take the marksman down over here with these kind of stray missiles, but man, we get obliterated on this side over here. Jesus. Either way, though, Stormcallers are on this side, so we just win. Dude, if we had like if we just had like one Stormcaller over here, dude, we'd win. You know, that's how good they are, but not really. Ridiculous unit, though. But hey, they make some fun videos, you know? I mean, look at this, dude. Like, what other unit could just, like, solo kill all of these nerds here, you know? I swear, man. They're such a weird unit, dude, because, like, they're absolutely useless against, like, I don't know, a quarter of the roster. But the other 75% of the unit roster, they just absolutely bully them. Like, almost every giant unit annihilated by Stormies, you know? Anyways, I was tempted here by extended Stormcaller range. I'm also a little bit spooked by the possibility of an enemy underground threat coming in right here. Underground threat, yeah, really, really gnarly against the balls too. I'm kind of worried that they'd be aggroed by that. So I ended up going for underground threat myself. I'm also a little bit reticent to pick extended Stormcaller range just because it reduces their attack by 30% as well. And I don't know, dude, he's already built Arclights, he's already built Sledgehammers. I kind of feel like I need as much damage as I can get my hands on in this game in particular. And the plus range on Stormcallers doesn't really mean a lot against Fangs and Sledgies. If they... Oh my god, I should have scouted that. He doesn't have Mechanical Rage. Oh my god. Okay, yeah, in hindsight, extended range probably would have been better then. Yeah, I was worried about him going Mechanical Rage on both his Fangs and his Sledgies, and that would just make the Stormcallers miss their first round of shots every time. Oh my god. Okay, that's... Oh. But yeah, he doesn't even have it. He doesn't have it on the Sledgies, so maybe it would have been worth it to get the plus range, but bam! Now it's my turn to land a sweet missile, and he drops down his first fortress here, so a little bit spooked. He's kind of mirrored his army on both sides so far, so I'm a bit worried, okay, is he going to drop another fortress here this turn? You know, like over here on this side. Now, we absolutely annihilate his fortress with these level 2 Stormcallers, because they're an extremely balanced unit, we can all agree. And he takes stupendous damage. So at this point I'm thinking, okay, bro, there is no way, no chance right now that this gentleman is going to pick up. I think I actually just skip all of these tech options, by the way. I just pick up the extra 50 supply. There is no way that he's going to drop another fortress over here, right? He's mirrored his armies so far, but with how annihilated this fortress got, yeah, there's no way that he's going to build another fortress over there. And that's why I go for it right now, bro. We unlock the Overlord for free because, again, we're playing Aerial Specialist. We drop both of these nerds in the middle. I'm kind of thinking, all right, maybe I want to drop like a unit of crawlers here in front of them at a later round as well, just to distract fire from some guys, you know. That could be kind of cool, but yeah, I'm going to pick up the movement beacon. I think I've already done that. I'm just deciding how to spend my last 50. We go for barriers to protect the Stormies from Incendiary Bomb, which was one of the options just now, so I'm trying to look after these nerds. And yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and rush this building over here. Okay, now it's only a level 1 Rhino on this attempt. I'm a little bit worried about that. Is this Rhino gonna make it through? Does this work so well with with only level 1 Rhino, you know, rather than the level 2 Rhino from Rhino Specialist? Can this still work out? It's a little bit dicey. We put a lot of supply into this, you know. So let's see if it works out, shall we? Speeding up, speeding up. Uh-oh. There it is. Problem. Okay. If this was a level 2 Rhino, maybe it makes it. Maybe. But the barriers on this fortress, to invest in fortress barrier this early on, it did actually take me by surprise quite a bit. That's like his entire turn supply, pretty much. And as such, we get annihilated, bro. The Rhino doesn't have a chance of making it through. The Overlord can't even take down the barrier. And we kind of get clapped here, man. So, accidental or otherwise, our cheese strat is off. Abort, okay? This is a game where it does not go to plan. And we need to change things up real quick. What do I mean by that? Well, I mean more of these little sons of guns over here, dude. That's what I mean, man. If all else fails, build Stormcallers. You know what I'm saying? So that's what we're gonna do. And yeah, we actually still win this round because Stormcallers exist. Oh, that's so ridiculous, dude. Okay, pretty sure I just pick up Orbital Bombardment here because I can't really get the Smoke Bomb to land with all those barriers around already. Bam, the Orbital Bombard comes down. I would have liked to see myself place this a little bit lower, to be honest. And I start to sell now. I go ahead and I sell my Overlord right away. I already understand at this point that I'm behind, right? I'm behind. I committed, what, 250 supply to this Rhino, 50 for unlocking, 50 to buy. I spent another 400 supply on the Overlord. And yes, sure, like I just sold it, so I got some of that supply back. But yeah, you know, I'm just behind on supply. I know that I need some shenanigans now. So I'm just going to hard pivot at this point into Phoenixes, which I'm starting off at level 2 because they need to be able to kill giant units, as well as potentially level 2 sledgehammers at this point. So we're going to pivot into Phoenixes and start stacking the Stormcallers. Now, I'm also juggling what to do here with my last few supplies. Again, I need to buy time, okay? I need to cheese this out. I need to buy myself a round in which to sell this Rhino, and to, yeah, just kind of get myself a free win. So you know what's coming, dude. You already know what's coming. Bam! The good old flanking Stormcaller. And I drop the missile over here just to make sure to help take care of this Acolyte. I feel like sometimes you drop a flanking unit and the game tells you that this guy isn't going to attack these flanking Stormcallers. Then the round starts and it just, oh, well, I'm going to attack them now. And then it just changes direction and starts, you know, some BS like that can go down. So I just want to avoid that. Do I change the direction of my Rhino here? I really hope I do. I shouldn't just run him in. Okay, good. Thank Christ. Yeah, so I'm just trying not to get my Rhino killed here. Just buy a little bit of time with this nerd. I would have liked to see myself push him over here, actually. Maybe he could get in and get the flank if these guys failed. But either which way, we're going to get our Stormcallers to actually successfully take out the building here. So I'm just buying myself a free round here to sort of recover from my cheese strat not working out, right? Because, yeah, this guy just got the fortresses in too early. He got the barriers up way too early. It was just never going to work out. We had to abort. It was over, you know? So, yeah, these Stormcallers, flank, build and kill. Good times. Oldest trick in the book on this damn channel, man. If you ever face me in this game, just cover your flanks with a couple of missiles, right? Randomly at like turn 4 or 5. And chances are you'll kill my bloody Stormcallers. Because you know it's coming, bro. You know it's coming if you're against me, man. Which I've been playing against a few of you guys recently, man. Some of you guys who messaged like, oh my god, dude, I watch your videos, you know? That's sort of cool, man. I like when you guys say hi in game. Even though usually when I play against people who recognize me, I get my ass totally kicked. So there is that as well. But you guys are good at this game. But you guys are better than me at this game, you know? Anyway, yeah. So I actually sell off these Stormies over here now. I don't just want to give him free supply and free experience on whatever units he puts over here to kill them off. Because they were level 2, you know, that give a lot of experience. And yeah, I invest my cash this round in a ton more Stormies. Because, yeah, everything he has is countered by Stormcallers at this point. Again, just like before, I did a video a little while ago talking about the Stormcaller kind of turtle build, where you build a bunch of Stormcallers one side, and then you kind of plan on fortifying the building over here a little bit, or just having units to slow them down over here. And then you build Phoenixes to kill off anything that could threaten the Stormcallers, namely Overlords. Oh god, I'm a little bit vulnerable on this flank, actually. To like a mass wasp flank. I think that could actually totally annihilate me. Would that just absolutely wreck me? Or if we just put like an Arclight here or something to sort of distract my fangs. Then a unit of wasps here. Like, I don't know, man. Like, there's definitely ways that you can crack the bunker, you know? This isn't like a foolproof build, but I feel like it's going to counter what he's got going on quite quickly. So once again, I'm going to move my Rhino. Oh, I actually do this time. I'm moving my Rhino all the way over to this side. I'm going to get punished again by this gnarly, gnarly missile here, dude. Oh my god. Same as last round as well. Damn, bro. It actually slows down the Rhino too. So, complete disaster, but we have Stormcallers, dude. We have Stormcallers. And so we pew-pewing the hell out of them. The Rhino just happens to take out the crawlers here. I'm already thinking at this point, bro, he's brought a lot more extra crawlers in. I'm going to need an extra Arclight or two behind these guys, just to kind of cover for them, for any crawlers that actually get to push in. But as it stands right now, the Arclights are just winning, bro. I mean, look at the damage from these level 3 nerds. They just take out that fortress. There's only like 1 or 2 of them left alive at the time. And even though the building goes down, the Stormcaller shall prevail against his ranged nerds. So, yeah. In this game, the cheese strat obviously did not work at all. But we were able to recover. We were able to hit the brakes and not force the build too hard, you know? Whereas in the last game, dude, I feel like I could have easily been punished for, like, over-forcing my hand a little bit with running the strat. But hey, there it is. Hope you guys did enjoy. Remember, early melting points or balls plus marksman can take out this strat if you're up against it. I'd recommend the melting point if it's available and you have the supplies ready to roll. And if you are running this build, I'd recommend that you build Stormcallers behind your Rhinos, because if your opponent does build melting points and stuff, then at least you've got an answer to the melting point as the game goes on. You know, your Stormcallers can actually put up a fight, and then it's kind of game on from there, you know. It's anybody's game from there. You're not going all in on the Rhino cheese. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff, and I'll catch all of you guys just a tad bit later.